Alright everybody, Brandon DTM has a video for us today with is when Spider-Man and Green Goblin squabbled all over New York City. Now this is coming from the Tobey Maguire first movie, which was peak. I don't care, listen.
Cinema, actually.
If you grew up and not watch this Spider-Man movie, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you.
I agree. I think this trilogy is the best.
The best. I feel like
Spider-Man
it's yes. Like better. I feel like it was definitely better than the first two MCU Spider-Man movies. Better than the first Amazing Spider-Man movie. I can't say nothing about the second one because the second one was actually.
I think the first one's underrated.
The first one's underrated.
I do think it's better, but I think the Amazing Spider-Man series as a whole was like underrated.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, listen, man. This is Brandon DTM's video. If you want to see it yourself, the link is in the description down below. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and dive right into this goodness.
So the movie opens up and we see this man Peter Parker absolutely going through it. This man is chasing down the bus and the bus driver is being an asshole on purpose because he knows Peter is chasing him. Just look at the evil grin on his face. He's happy as hell. And the only reason he pulls over for Peter is because MJ spazzed on him for being a jackass. So he gets on the bus and gets tripped up in the huzz, and bro, they doing my dog crazy, bro. Please tell me this isn't a daily thing for you, Peter, bro. Tell me this is not how your mornings go every single day. So they're on this field trip and Harry Osborn pulls up and we get introduced to his father Norman Osborn. And I just wish they gave him
Nah, bro. If they gave him that cut,
if they gave him that cut, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it would make the movie better in my opinion.
Oh nah, bro.
Give him the Widow's Peak too.
Oh my god.
No, cause didn't they do this in like the most recent like Spider-Man animation?
Well,
they did,
yeah. That's OG Norman.
This is OG Norman, yeah.
Freaking IRL, that's kind of different. I ain't gonna lie.
It was crazy how they made him black in the new show and gave him that shit. Yeah, they made him and Harry black. Harry got dreads.
They did.
They gave him the raw hair.
What?
Yes.
Okay. I did not know that.
Apparently, yeah. In the latest Spider-Man animation series, they made him black.
I did not know that. Oh well.
It would have been so cool because if any movie studio was ever gonna give a white man waves, it would be Sony, and it would have been in 2002 with a bunch of wild shit was going on. The rundown on these spiders and these lame ass niggas keep fucking with Peter, and this guy who's supposed to be the teacher puts him in check. Bro, you look like you're the teacher. What do you mean you're the teacher? This research lady is giving us the breakdown on the 15 super spiders, and MJ corrects her and says there's only 14. Nah, bitch, what the fuck you mean there's only 14? I would have evacuated the premises.
I would have been
out of
it. Gonna bite you and make you super dead. So Peter asked to take pictures of MJ for the paper when the 15th super spider comes down and bites my dog. You already know the drill. The rest is history. We got to Norman talking to this military personnel about his super serum, and Buddy right here tells him that there is no way in hell they are ready for testing. So the general gives Norman 2 weeks to figure shit out or he's gonna pull his funding. And this is a big deal. So Norman takes matters into his own hands and tests the serum on himself, and he starts bugging the fuck out. This nigga is hitting the Undertaker eyes and fucking flatlines. Like Norman just died. What the fuck? And being a good concerned employee, bro goes to check on him, and Norman
was hotboxing.
He was hotboxing. I swear to God.
Throws this nigga through the glass. Like, damn, bro, what the fuck?
He tried to help.
Get up on you. Peter gets home from the field trip and he doesn't feel good at all. He looks like me if I went 5 rounds with Lotto and Sizzle.
Low.
Damn.
God, please, I beg you, please work your magic. Through the night, he eventually wakes up and his vision is completely fixed, and my boy got some muscle definition now. He's coming down the stairs and he does whatever the fuck this shit is, bro.
Bro did not need to do that, bro.
Man, they be so funny without even trying. They do like the littlest dumb shit. That should be hilarious. Peter's at school eating lunch and MJ passes by and
the fucking
and without any hesitation, this nigga catches
Aura.
and the
Aura
her
actually
disbelief got all her teeth showing heart racing and panties drenched.
Alright, that's a little too
planting
much.
The seeds. He playing the long game. Just give him a little bit of time.
Out.
He's having some trouble with his webs and flings his tray at his bully, and he tries to flee the scene fast as hell. Now that probably maybe would have worked if you didn't have the goddamn thing following you around like a X, bro. It couldn't have been more obvious that it was you, gang. The fucking tray is attached to.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was one of these high schools and I see this nigga Peter running down the cafeteria, a fucking tray webbed from that to his arm, I would have think some shit was going on.
Bro, just the web, bro?
Just the web? I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Bro, like, what is this?
I'm like,
bro, hell no.
I'm like, we just came back from the museum. It was like yesterday. What the fuck going on?
Like, bro, this big ass, long ass web,
Yeah,
bro.
like, I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving early.
Bro, this scary, bro.
It's scary.
You still, bro. That shit following you around, gang. That shit hilarious. Peter's trying to open his locker so he could dip, but his Byakugan kicks in and he weaves a punch with no effort. He then follows that up by dodging 3 punches and a wild haymaker hitting the
bro, he swung for that.
Flabbergasted. And just wait, y'all. It gets way better. Since this is New York, you know niggas can never run the ones. So Buddy right here tries to sneak Peter, and he does a double backflip in the air. What?
Yeah, no.
That's my goat.
Webbing. UI dodging, fucking 450 backflip. Yeah, no.
Bro, this guy was a nerd like 2 days ago. Yeah, no.
He all of a sudden he not wearing his glasses. He a little bigger now. Like, yeah, no. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the National Guard. I'm calling everybody. Cause this shit is not working. The math is not mathing.
He's on something for sure.
And I need it.
Yeah, I needed to.
What the fuck is happening
We all
right
need
now?
it.
His ass is wild.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my.
Grabs Flash's twisting it back to him and hits him with an almighty push, embarrassing this nigga in front of the entire school. We get a montage of Peter figuring out his powers and shit, and we see a wrestling ad in the newspaper for $3,000.
3 bands?
And Peter won.
Yo, 3 bands at 2002? Oh my.
I gotta remember there's New York too.
It's New York.
That shit like
you know what you get back in 02, 2 bands. You can get a whole lot of shit.
Right. This is 02.
This is an 02. 2 bands. No, 3 bands, I mean. 3 bands.
3 bands.
Imagine the shit you can get with 3 bands back in 02.
What you getting? What you getting?
You can get the PS2. That shit was like 300. Boom. Some games, that's like, the games back then was probably like $30 for like a new game. So boom, like 400.
You a nerd, bro. Play the video, bro.
You a nerd too? What the fuck?
Next.
$2,000. He wants it bad, so he could cop a whip and take MJ out on a little date. Uncle Ben drops him off and gives him the with great power comes great responsibility speech. Blah blah blah. Who gives a fuck? We know about this shit. Let's get down to some fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
Boom. Peter gotta last 3 minutes in a steel cage with fucking Macho Red. Holy shit, I totally forgot he was in this movie. We skip to the match and he's getting whacked with a steel chair and flying all over the place like a ragdoll, bro. Like, it is not looking good for Peter. He's getting his ass whooped. But then he starts kicking Randy Savage's ass, knocking him out with some kicks and a monkey flip. Monkey flip is what knocked out Randy Savage, bro. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck?
Hit his head hard as hell.
This is 2002, so I'll let it slide, bro. Whatever, man. Fuck it. Peter goes to get his 3 bands because he won, and Buddy is only gonna give him $100. He knocked out Randy Savage in 2 minutes instead of 3. Excuse me? Because I whooped his ass faster, I don't get the money? Yeah, no. It would have took everything in my soul, in every single fiber of my being, to not shove my hand up his ass until webs start coming out of his mouth. But we have to remember, Peter is a bitch ass nigga in this movie so far, so he just walks off. I don't even know if he took the $100 either. And Karma is a fucking bitch because the promoter gets robbed and Peter just lets him go and hits him with this absolute banger. I missed the part.
That's my problem.
Yeah, right.
That's the same shit that he said to Peter beforehand.
Yeah, right.
Karma is a bitch.
Look at him. That's right.
So funny enough, Uncle Ben gets killed.
Oh!
Peter let go. and Peter wastes no hesitation to get it back in blood. Lil Durk cannot relate, so Peter tracks him down and gives him the beats. And I know technically the robber tripped and fell to his death, but I'm pinning this on Peter, bro. My nigga could use a street cred. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is gonna help you a lot more than you think. +5 respect for you. Good shit. Some time passes and Peter graduates high school. He got an actual costume now, and that bitch look clean as hell. And he's saving people left, right, and center, getting his name out there. But of course, some people are gonna find a way to hate because this is New York City after all. Buddy right here is treating this nigga like they did Mr. Beast when he cured blindness. Some people are always gonna hate for no reason. And just as I'm saying that, we get introduced to the biggest hater of all time, J. Jonah Jameson. This nigga Spider-Man could cure cancer and world hunger in the same day, and he go talk about you couldn't do it sooner. Like, bitch, fuck you. So Jonah's trying to get a good picture of Spider-Man for the front page, and he puts out a cash prize for one. We instantly cut to MJ getting off work, and Peter catches up with her, and we find out Harry is cracking her cheeks. And by Peter's reaction, he looks like he just found out too. Nah, Harry, that's some L-man shit, gang. Come on now. And mind y'all, at this point in the movie, Harry and Peter live together in the same apartment. How this has never came up is so crazy.
Nah. And mind you, I feel like Harry knew that Peter fucked with MJ like that too. Yo,
they was boys.
They was boys from since like high school or earlier, and the fact that he cracking the girl that he likes, and they live together. They live together. That's what kills me,
bro. That's tough, bro. I don't know what to do.
Easy to me, bro. Me personally, I would have snuffed this nigga the second I found out, bro. Oh my god. Hey, Peter, bro, that's your best friend, gang. Peter
that's you. That's all you.
The Daily Bugle and pulls up with all these not at all suspicious ass photos of Spider-Man in 4K Ultra HD. Bro's not even trying to be low key with it, because the first picture he shows J. Jonah Jameson is Spider-Man in mid-air. How the fuck did you take this photo, Peter? This man was moving like a Maury cameraman on steroids. And no one even bats a goddamn eye. Nobody's gonna question him. You were just in the air with Spider-Man and you got this picture of him. Fuck you, bro. Peter gets paid and Jonah gets his pictures for the paper. It's a win-win. While things are looking pretty decent for Peter, it is going to the gutter for Norman, because his company gets bought out by the ops, and he gets kicked out of the company that he started by the board of directors. How this is even possible, I have zero clue. Like, how are you gonna kick the nigga out of a company with his name on it? It's an evil world we live in, y'all. After crashing out, Norman is like, I bet I got some for y'all. Don't even worry about it. Y'all gonna see. We then cut to the World Unity Festival. Peter is taking flicks.
He was scheming. Yo, that smirk.
Yeah, bro,
mind you,
he knew what he had to do.
Mind you, weeks ago he was just hotboxing with the formula. He chucked the nigga through the glass. Exactly. Glass is probably bulletproof by a small chance.
Exactly. He's already a tweaker.
He's already a tweaker. He probably had that. He probably had some galaxy gas with that formula under the table. You don't know what he's on. You don't know.
Harry and this
never know.
bitch he's been in love with since he was a kid, getting all close and shit, until she cursed him like a break at the music awards, bro. Diablo, oh my god, bro. I wish a bitch would, especially in public. Nah, baby, you gotta go. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro, because at this point y'all probably been together for months and you don't want to kiss me in public. Fuck out of here, baby. I'm good off you. Peter's spider senses start going off, and we see the Green Goblin pull up for the first time. He's putting Osama bin Laden numbers up with this attack, throwing pumpkin bombs that literally disintegrate people to ashes.
Is this nigga serious?
This man Norman said, y'all can't fire me if y'all are dead, bro. I'm weak as hell. Spider-Man pulls up, kicking him off, sending him to the ground, but y'all already know that is not stopping, bro. At all. 12 pulls up on him and he handles them with Spider-Man then throws a punch, but Goblin blocks it and kicks him. Bro hops on the glider and is dumping the clip on Peter, missing every single shot like Maverick's Klay Thompson. You couldn't make one basket.
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, that's your team too. That was, well, not anymore, but that was your team.
Not anymore, bro.
That was your team.
Fan,
that was your team though.
Please don't.
But can we like
come back, bro?
He's not coming back.
If you come back, if you come back, bro, I'll do anything, bro. Please, Luca.
But anyway, can we like respect like the Goblin's feel? I ain't gonna like Goblin's suit in this movie was like, that shit was tough.
No, yeah, it was fire. It was fire.
And then like seeing it back in No Way Home, yo, the mask talking to him was hilarious.
The nostalgia, bro.
The mask talking to him like a bottle of Hennessy. You like
Bro.
fighting. Do it. Yeah.
One single basket. Come on, man. And you're supposed to be one of the greatest shooters of all time. Peter then hears a bitch in distress and completely forgets about everyone else and instantly goes to save her until the Green Goblin hating ass slams him into the glass. God damn, nigga. He's not the one that sold your company, bro. Chill.
Like, what did he do?
Elbows him and then hits him with a spinning backhand that gets behind Goblin. But he not with all that gay shit and hits him 3 times, knocking him off. Peter webs his mask and rips out the wires from the glider, sending the Green Goblin blasting away like Team Rocket, but this beef is far from over. Then this man turns into fucking Michael Phelps with a elite ass diving to save his mid shit from dying. This man Peter does not have a single athletic bone in his body, but turns into a goddamn Olympic diver when it comes to saving a host.
Hey, it's the Huz.
And
it's
to
the
make
Huz.
it even worse, instead of dropping her to the ground so the police and EMTs can make sure she's good, this bastard swings her several blocks in the opposite direction just because he can, because he wants to show off and shit. And then he doesn't even close the deal. He says, all right, bye, and flips off the random building.
W.
Placed
That's a W though. No.
Bro, he didn't even have to do the flip either.
Yo, the flip was just like, that was just for style. I ain't gonna lie. Hey. If it was someone else, he should have closed it. But it was MJ. It was the same shorty that was with Harry.
Yeah.
Hey, the MJ hate is never forced.
Yeah.
It's never
MJ,
forced.
Bro, gotta go, bro.
It's never forced.
All that saving for none. But hold on, y'all. Let me catch myself from hating, because look at this big ass smile Shorty got on her face. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, no cap. Spider-Man can hit those whenever he wants. Peter Parker is in the gay bestie zone. Talking about maximum security friend zone. To break out of that bitch. Harry tells Peter that he's sorry for cream pieing his childhood crush. Like, if that don't make the situation any better. Gang, you know I've liked her since the fucking 3rd grade, and you want to pound her cheeks anyways, bro? Fuck you. Go to hell. And then we got Norman Osborn developing and talking to himself like a fucking crack.
Yes, bro.
And Jonah Jameson is being a dick, trying to slander Spider-Man's name. Well, Peter tells him that the problem is that he doesn't trust anyone. And this crazy lunatic says this wild, outlandish shit. Trust my barber. Do that to you. That nigga got you looking like Paulie from The Sopranos. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You paid for that, and you continue white people are a completely different breed. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all different.
Yeah, no.
And mid
hey, they got it, bro.
Green Goblin is a bitch trying to figure out who takes the pictures for Spider-Man. And of course, the millionaire genius figured it out. If I find the person who takes pictures for Spider-Man, then I find Spider-Man. And surprisingly, Jonah doesn't snitch and hold it down. Wow, I almost got some respect for you for that. Good shit, bro. And then Spider-Man pops out of nowhere to save the day, but with the Diddy booty. Wakes up probably like several hours later, and Goblin little bro is smacking his head, telling him to join him. Like, come on, man, you ain't even have to do all that. Instead of thinking it over, Peter is chasing his best friend's girlfriend all over town, and she is not fucking stupid. She knows Peter likes her, but being the hoe she is, she's being messy as hell, stirring the pot like Gordon Ramsay. Like, y'all be seeing the way she looks at him, bro. She is not innocent in this situation whatsoever.
No, never.
She ends up almost getting R-worded and robbed in the rain until Spider-Man saves her with his mask off. It's almost like bro wanted her to see that it was him. Nigga, you are not slick. I'm familiar with your game, Peter Parker.
Everyone knows this game.
Tried to save somebody with your mask off before. But when it's the bitch that you've been trying to pipe since you was 4 years old, now all of a sudden you forget where your mask is? Oh, okay. All right. Whatever, bro. Oh my God, his fucking plan worked because he ends up kissing his best friend's girl.
Classic
oh
scene.
My God, what the fuck is happening?
Iconic.
Holy shit, y'all.
Nah,
She
really
took.
No,
Friendly
she is.
reminder that your bitch will cheat on you if it's the right nigga. Man, this whole situation is fucked. Nah, oh my God, look at this bitch's face. I've never seen a bitch so happy to cheat on her man, bro. Holy shit. I'ma just stay single forever, bro. Fuck this. It's the next day and Spider-Man shows up to this building on fire and he hears a woman scream and he goes to help. And what happens when he tries to be a kind individual? This shit happens.
Yaga. Damn.
Bro, do you know how crazy this actually is? Norman set this building on fire, almost killing a baby, and pretends to be an old woman screaming for help just so he can punch Spider-Man. This is insane levels of hating.
That's W hating though.
By Charleston White because he hates everybody, even his own people. Goblin throws some pumpkin bombs and Peter dodges but gets him with a three-piece combo. Then sending bro flying with the elbow and whips him back just to kick him
Mortal
away
Kombat.
so he can escape. Little did I know, this actually took place on Thanksgiving because everybody's at Harry and Peter's spot to eat, and Peter is bleeding through his shirt. And he has the same scratch from his fight with the Green Goblin that happened maybe an hour before this. And Norman is putting 2 and 2 together and getting 86 because he figures out that Peter is Spider-Man. So he leaves immediately and completely shits on MJ on his way out. This was fucking hilarious, bro. Mind you, this is the first time he's ever meeting MJ, and they are talking extremely loud, like 10 feet away, so they can hear everything that he's saying. And Norman basically tells Harry to get his dick wet and kick her to the curb after. Lord have mercy. Happy fucking Thanksgiving, y'all. We cut to Aunt May saying
Thanksgiving.
Oh no, not this close.
Oh no.
The Green Goblin nukes the side of her house in the most hilarious way possible. Like, damn.
Hey, why you walk in like that?
At least, or you couldn't hit her with the mist to like.
That's
put
what
her
I'm
to sleep
saying.
At least you gotta do it like this. Talk about sending a fucking message, bro. He scared the shit out of this poor old lady to the point where she ends up in the hospital. Nigga, you could have gave her a heart attack. What the fuck? But low key, this ends up working in Peter's favor because MJ goes to visit, you know, being a good neighbor.
Oh
and shit.
my
Her
god.
and Peter end up having a really good moment. I ain't gonna lie, they flirting and shit, eyes locked in, hands being held. That is until Harry walks in. It's real awkward. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Harry, just drop off the flowers and dip, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Yo, bitch is going. Yo, bitch is a goer. Leave her where you found her at, gang. Norman finds out that Peter got a hard on for
nobody's,
MJ,
bro.
so
She
he
for the streets.
kidnaps her and makes Peter choose between the only girl he's ever loved or a cable car full of innocent children. And why don't y'all take a guess as to what
MJ.
this virgin picks?
What we thinking?
Bro,
What we think he picking?
Wet, bro.
He just want his dick. What did Norman say? Get his dick wet and kick it to the curb. Pete needs to do that, bro. Pete needs to do that, bro. MJ hate, like I said, bro. MJ hates number 4s. We hate MJ around here. If I find someone that actually likes MJ, you get in the Goblin treatment. You get in the.
Oh my god, bro. What's his name, bro? From the recent comics, Paul, bro.
Paul.
I don't know if you know him, but bro, Paul. He gotta go too, bro.
He gotta go, bro.
He gotta go too.
Listen, if you know, you know. If you don't know, then you probably won't never know.
If you don't know, you shouldn't know.
You shouldn't.
You're gonna get pissed.
Yeah.
He picks MJ with literally no hesitation at all. Captain Save-A-Ho is in full effect right now. But he manages to save them both because Goofy, and then the Green Goblin drags him to this final battle-ass location. And before my dog can even catch his breath, he gets hit with a pumpkin bomb to the face.
Oh!
Bogus as hell. Goblin hits him with a knee and then a left, and he winds up a right haymaker from behind his head. Like, just look at him. He cocked this shit back and lands a crazy uppercut. Fucking hell. That nigga's jaw should be broken. But Goblin is on that ass, bro. All gas, no brakes. Ain't wasting no time. Hitting his ass with 3 lefts and an anti-air counter. To the ground. I can't even cap to y'all, man. Peter is getting his ass whooped right now. I mean, whooped. Just look at this fucking kick. Like, this man, Green Goblin, is hitting him with Mortal Kombat moves, bro. Ref, do something.
Ref!
Peter tries to use his webs and Goblin steps on his hand. And wait a goddamn minute. Timeout. I'm calling it a timeout, Joe. Are my eyes deceiving me? Is this nigga Norman Osborn whooping Spider-Man's ass?
Yes.
Green foam posits? No.
No
way, bro.
Oh, it is green foam posits.
There's no way.
Yo.
Oh nah, bro. Yo. That was getting my ass beat in some foam posits. Just kill me, bro.
Yo, if you get your ass beat to a nigga in foam posits and lose on top of that, yeah. You gotta
just throw another pumpkin bomb at me, bro.
Just throw one, bro. Matter of fact, just give it to me and I'll do it myself. Just give it to me, I'll do it myself.
Nah, this nigga's a true New York villain.
Yo.
It's one thing to beat a nigga ass, but it's another thing. It's a completely different
With
level
phone
when
posits.
you're beating a nigga's ass in
Yeah.
style. How the
In
fuck did
style.
niggas weren't even find out about phone posits? Goblin gets to talking crazy about MJ, and this was like putting a battery in this nigga's back because he got that pure virgin strength pumping in his veins, blocking getting stabbed by a trident. I think this looks like a fucking trident, and flings bro away. He then webs the brick wall down, but that did not do the job. So Peter got to spin the block on his ass, and he swings like goddamn Tarzan, grabbing him by the throat and throws him into another brick wall, landing a bunch of hooks over and over. Got this nigga trying to cop the plea like, wait, don't do this, Peter. You know you don't want to do this. And whole time he was trying to snake bro with his glider lurking in the back. Peter does a backflip, dodging the glider, and Norman Osborn hurts himself with the glider. Spider-Man then brings Norman's dead body to the crib, and Harry catches him, and then we cut to the funeral where Harry vows to make Spider-Man pay. And this is just funny because Peter gotta act like he's not the reason why Harry's dad is dead while comforting him, bro. Like, that shit crazy. This shit remind me of when niggas used to steal from you in high school and then help you.
You lost your phone? Oh, where could it be at?
It's always the phone too. Always the phone. It's either that or a pencil. You're not getting that pencil back.
You never get it. No, it's always one or the other. It's either if it's not the pencil, it's the phone. And if it's not the phone, it's both. Cause they be but nah. See, that's why a lot of motherfuckers be keeping that shit. They don't be keeping that shit on silent mode too. Unless they powered it off, then it's GG's. If they power off the phone, then it's GG's. You would never find that shit back.
Actually.
You will never find that shit.
Like, if they did take it from you, MJ then confesses her love for Peter, pulling a Sakura from Naruto.
Get the fuck out of here!
Walks off.
Yeah!
Y'all enjoyed.
W friend zone.
Another banger for y'all real quick. We on the road to 200K subs, man. I love y'all so much.
We on the road to 2 subs.
Make sure y'all eat some water, drink some food, wash y'all ass, tell someone you love them, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Hey, W friend zone by Peter.
W video.
W friend zone by Peter. Hey man, shout out to Brandon TDM for his amazing videos always. If you want to watch the video yourself, the link's in the description down below. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below your favorite moment in this video. With that being said, we are out of here. And never trust a hoe like MJ.